Assalamu alaikum, viewers. In the name of Allah, the most compassionate and the most merciful. Um, I welcome you all to my channel, that is English Buffet. This is something for you that is, I think, very, very conducive, very, very helpful for all age groups, because I think the way I'm going to explain you several things on my subject, it will be very beneficial for all age groups, the youngsters, even the school going kids, and even the elders who have no more connection with English as a subject now. Still, they are in some field or in some setting where they are still in a little bit connection with English. So, my videos will be really very helpful for those people. So, before taking a start, let me introduce myself to you. I'm Zaira Batul, and my major subject is English. So, I have the experience of training workshops, and I have given so many trainings to my subordinates, and now I'm going to utilize my knowledge on the YouTube channel, so that the others may also get help from me, and they can have better usage of English. So my channel is going to um, tell you English in many ways. You can improve your English in certain ways. So let's begin. Before choosing certain topics specifically, I must have some introduction to the subject English, and why is this language important, why we give so much importance to English. Viewers, before moving ahead, I must tell you that whenever I will be feeling that I must use Urdu at any level, as we know that there are many people who are shy and who try to learn English side by side, having Urdu translations and some words in Urdu. So I'll be using that simultaneously wherever I will be feeling that it is now necessary. So don't worry. Now, there are several reasons, viewers, to study English. For example, it is most commonly spoken language over the globe. Secondly, it increases the chance of getting a good paying job. Wherever there are vacancies, the English speakers are preferred, and they have been, it is seen that they have been given good salary packages. Next, over the globe, if we have a quick overview, we can see that there are many countries in the world, around about 53, whose official language is English. This is the first language of 400 million people around the world, remember. So, this language is very, very important. English is the language of media today. English is the language of internet. So it is based on simple alphabet that is easy to learn. The alphabets are so easy. It gives a lot of satisfaction to learn this language. A variety of school courses are taught in English, and we learn from other cultures through English language. You can also see that English is the language of trade and business. This is most commonly used language. So it occupies very important place, as it's a language of diplomacy, trade and business. 90% of the world's transactions are done in English. So यहाँ से आप अंदाज़ा लगा सकते हैं कि how important is English in our lives. World financial funds and exchanges operate in English. Financial giants and large corporations use English regardless of the country they are in. So remember that it's very important language to learn if you want to be connected to the world, to the society outside. So this is very important language. There are several other reasons also, you can go through them. I think there is no need to read the whole slide for you. You can go through it. So the sum and substance of my this video is that learning English is very very important. You can't isolate yourself from this language. um, Whether it is your office, or you are traveling abroad or anywhere else, or if you are in some shopping mall, or if you are surfing on the internet, if you are doing any sort of business, English language is something which is essential for you, right? Now, I have a question for you, that is, do you speak English? So ask for yourself, ask to yourself that do you speak English? If you want to be good speaker of English, you need to stay connected with this language in one or the other way, right? So I'm here going to quote a very famous critic, Sir Francis Bacon. He says that reading makes a full man, writing an exact man, speaking a ready man. This is something, the importance of English, that whether it is reading, writing, or speaking, it will benefits you in different ways, right? So before, as I told you that I'm going to have a few videos as introductory videos, and later we will be dealing with this language and this subject partly and topic wise. But before that, I know that there are certain problems in speaking English language for the speakers, as it is not our native language. It is something, it is the second language we are using, so that is why it is very natural that English as a second language is not something very very easy for us. But I guarantee you that the ways that I'm going to introduce to you, it will be very very easy for you. You will see that after watching my videos, you will be very much proficient in reading, writing, and speaking English. Now, let's discuss a little a bit about our reasons why we feel shy, or what we find problematic in our speaking English language. First one is, we become, whenever we try to speak English, we become conscious of the environment around us. We become very much alert that others are listening. So what will happen if we will speak it wrongly? So this is a fear, this is a problem with us, that we feel alert and conscious about the environment, which should not be there. Next one is the hesitation. Again, we become hesitant, हमें हिचकिचाहट होती है कि शायद जो है हम बोले कुछ गलत हो गया तो दूसरे हंसेंगे, तो क्या होगा. One more reason is, mind is attached to the comfort zone. Whenever we try to speak English, we side by side start speaking Urdu. Why? Because we are attached to our comfort zones. We want to speak English, but we do not try. Okay, and we try to remain in the comfort zone of the native language in which we are speaking. So this should be overcome by us if we want to learn English. Next one is the habit of speaking mother tongue. As I was saying that speaking in the native language, that is Urdu or Punjabi, we become habitual to it. So we hardly try to switch to the other language, that is the second language, English. So next one is, English is the second language, so it should be taken as a learning opportunity, something we learn new, right? So we should take it just as a second language, and we should not make it a devil for us and we be afraid of it. It should not be the approach. It is something wrong, right? Next one is the lack of vocabulary. We feel that we have less vocabulary of English language, and that's why we try less to speak, but it's wrong. uh, since birth and the moment we start going to the school and we start learning things, and even at home when we are preschoolers, before going to the school we have enough vocabulary by watching and seeing others talking and sharing their vocabulary. So we already have that good knowledge and good store of words in our mind, right? And when we are elders and we are adolescents, and that at that time we get enough vocabulary to speak. So don't be shy, don't be afraid of having less words. Remember that for speaking English we need very few words. If you ponder over the language that I'm speaking to you, I'm hardly using any difficult or any verbosic word or any fantasy word. I'm using a very basic and simple English. So if I'm doing it, why can't you? So just try to break your hesitation. This is what you need to do. Next one is the grammar conscious. Try to speak English, and don't be shy of speaking it wrong. If you will become conscious of the tenses and the other grammatical concepts, it will hamper you from speaking English. Definitely, this is something we have in our mind, that first of all we become the environment conscious, and secondly we become grammar conscious. So for the beginners and for good speaking persons, we need to break this fear. We need not to bother about grammar. Once we start speaking, we become more and more proficient in it. We learn things, so need not to be conscious of it. Next one is the pronunciation. Again, our problem in speaking English, one of them is also pronunciation. We become alert that perhaps we are going to make a wrong pronunciation, and what will others say. So just try speaking English, start speaking and go on. We should avoid this also. Next one is feel less confident. Yes, definitely, as it is the second language, it is not our first language. So definitely we feel less confident. But if we will overcome this fear, we will definitely progress. Next one is less supportive environment. Yes, this is also something very realistic, that our environment is also very connected to, you can say, a comfort zone, that they hardly try to speak this. And since even they know that English is something very important, but they always try to speak their mother tongue, their native language, and that's why we feel it very difficult to speak English. So we have to create our own environment, audience, viewers. We have to create our own environment for speaking English. Nobody else will try to make environment for us. This is for something that we ourselves have to do, right? And next one is don't want to be rejected by others. Yes, it's also a fact. We have definitely a fear that we will be rejected by others if we will be pronouncing it wrong. So viewers, if you are thinking that I'm going to tell you some formula, something through a magic wand, that I'm going to make English penetrate into your mind, and in 1 or 2 months or days you are going to speak English, this is something very wrong. There is hardly any book that can give you the whole knowledge of English. This is something you yourself have to do. So start speaking up English. The very first step after viewing this video, viewers, you need to start speaking, no matter if it is wrong. Okay. So I'm going to leave you with some questions. You have to read these questions and try to give their answers by using English on your own. Okay, not in Urdu. So here I am leaving you with a very famous quotation that without credible communication and a lot of it, the hearts and minds of others are never captured. Okay. So if we have good communication skills, if we speak well, we can capture the hearts and minds of others. And remember, there is no royal road to learning. Nothing beats the self effort. Okay. Self effort is more important. So thank you for watching, and I request you to subscribe my channel and like my videos to boost up my morale, so that I may be bringing more and more good videos for you in the perspective of learning. Happy learning, keep enjoying, learn English. Thank you.